Welcome to day 6 of our January challenge, working on Karen Marshall Say's arrangements of some Sky music. And yesterday we started on the second piece in the set, Neon Down on Sugre, and today we're going to complete that particular piece. So what I'll do to start with is I'm going to play from what we did yesterday into what we're doing today, because that completes the whole piece, so it's nice to hear the whole thing. And you'll notice that what we're doing today is a very similar note-wise repetition of what we did yesterday in terms of the melody, and it's just how it fits together with the left hand predominantly, and then just how it ends. So starting at the top of the page, 3 and 4. I just added a harmonic in there at the end for the fun of it. It was just a straight note. We'll see that as we get to it. So let's start then today. It's the last note of bar 4, leading us into bar 5, and the right hand, just like it was yesterday, B up to the E. And then a 3-2 on this repeated note, and then 1-2-3 B-A-G. Okay. Left hand there then starts with an E octave. Now yesterday you ended by playing D down to D. There's a quaver rest at the end of there, and what you can do is you can damp that as you move on to the E. So yesterday we finished with the D, D. So damp and move to the E at the beginning of this next bar. Our next bar starts with the E octave there, and then we just come in with an A harmonic. So dum bum ba dum ba dum bum. Okay, let's put those together. So I'm actually doing that with the open hand, so that allows me to push my hand on to do the damping. 3 and 4. Okay, the right hand continues again like yesterday, E to the D, and then E, G and B coming up, so a triad shape, third finger starts, and then we play the thumb, and then put 3 in a row on, and the thumb's repeated as a grace note. B, B, A, G. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, do distinguish between the grace notes, which are before the beat, and the semi-quaver notes, which are being played with the feel as though they are as fast as grace notes, but they're on the beat. Okay, so left hand for that, just like yesterday, 4 down on the G, finger 2 on the D, jumping up to either side of the red. And then we've got an added beat, or an added note, so this is only a crotchet instead of a minim like it was yesterday, and it's a G harmonic. Okay, so putting that together with the top hand's on the E to the D. This is the beginning of bar 6. And your left hand's finger 4 on the G at the bottom, finger 2 on the D, nothing else placed, you're going to jump, but it stops your hand being too low physically on the harp to do this jump. It's a nice, your thumb's already reaching up for where it's going next. 3 and 4 and. Okay, and again in that right hand, there's a few different options on how you're going to place. You've gone up. You could get 1, 2 and 3 on and then just replace your thumb. You could place nothing and land all 3 on, and that might give it a nice lift and help you really fall onto the A. You could place the B and the A and add the G as you're going. Maybe the least secure of the 3, but what happens naturally and in the timing for you is what you should try and do. Okay, let's put those 2 bars together then from yesterday. The quaver at the end of bar 4 going into today's bar 5. So B and E in the top hand, left hand on an E octave with an open hand. 3 and 4. Okay, so we land together on those G's at the end. Right hand carries on. B, D, this is much like yesterday. D, E, G, A, G, E. Okay. All right, the left hand there, we stayed down in the bass clef this time. So we are low G, going up to a B just below middle C. Now I can just reach that. That's the biggest reach I'm comfortable with. If you can't, still do that low G with a 4 so that your thumb can be reaching for it closely. But I can place that. So I've got G, and then I'm going to move my 4 to the C. I play the B with my thumb, and then I reach up to the octave C. Play the low one, and then the thumb. That's the most secure way rather than jumping around. So G to B, then to the red, to the red. Okay, and that allows you to be focusing on the fact that the top hand is jumping around. Da-dum, da-dum, you've got these 2 1s. So it lets your focus be up here because this hand, left hand, is plodding through very securely, very well placed. So let's try that bar 7. Right hand's on B and D, left hand low G, thumb on the B. 3 and 4 and. That's it, try and keep it light. I was a bit heavy at the beginning there. Let's put that on the end of what we've done. So the upbeat into bar 5, that quaver going into bar 5, 3 and 4. Okay, and then to finish, and again, this is very much like yesterday in the top hand, D and B, and then 4 in a row from the D to the A. And again, not too mathematical there. D, leave it, and then zoom down to the A, just passing notes. And then an A on its own. Okay, left hand there for that section. It's just been playing the G, B, C, and then another C. And then I've placed my finger 2 on the B, and my thumb's going to go above it on the D. And then reach down an octave. That's really secure. You're not coming off at any point in that part there. So from the beginning of bar 7, we've got the G and the B placed, if you can. Then the red, both reds. Finger 2 on the B ready, thumb on the D, and then reach down the octave to there. And then it's answered finally by a D octave down there again. Okay, so let's put bars 7 and 8 together, just so that we can really walk into that. Beginning of bar 7, 3 and 4 and. Okay, and then to finish, so we've kind of repeated the tune as we did yesterday. It's like it starts the first bar again. So this is right at the end of this page. B, E. That tune that you're now very familiar with. And the left hand just does an E octave. Dum, bum, ba-dum, and then an A, G. Okay. Dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, so putting that together, just that very last section. B, E. Okay, that last quaver going into the last bar. 3 and 4. Okay, so let's put all of today's bit together then. This is the end of bar 4, that quaver leading us into bar 5. So B going up to the E, our left hand's on an E octave, and I've done it with an open hand because I've damped what's just happened before. 3 and 4. Apologies for the pause there at the end. Okay, so Again, I really want to do a harmonic there, just out of habit of what's come before. So I'm just, again, pencil, circle around it, just to keep my mind on it that it's straight. Okay, well done.